Hey everybody, welcome back to Nebraska. Back out throwing the 5-inch swim bait in the bluegill pattern. And first cast, about 3 cranks on the reel, and bang. Man, this is a biggin. This is a biggin. This looks like it's going to be the biggest bass of the year right here. This is a big fish. Back to the spot where I caught a fish on a square bill yesterday. I said, well, I think I'll throw the swim bait first. See if I can catch a big one. This is a big fish. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Don't break my line. Had to open. Had to hit the button there and let a little line out. This is a big one. This might be the biggest one I've ever caught out of this lake. Holy cow. Yes. Look where that swim bait is. That's a 5-inch swim bait and it is gone. Oh man, she's bleeding. She wanted to eat that thing. Yeah, let's get the hook out of her, man. She's bleeding pretty good. She's got that front treble way down in her gills. Gonna have to get it from the other side here. See if we can find it. There we go. Get this hook out. Get it back through here. There we go. There we go. Gonna have to take good care of this one. This is a big fish. Holy cow. This is the biggest one I've caught in a while here. Get her back in here for a while, get her washed off. See if we can get her to stop bleeding. Definitely want to take care of this one. This is a monster. Still bleeding a little bit, but not near as bad. Man, look at that thing. That a big, huge belly on that thing. And as you know, if you've watched my last few videos, my scale quit working on me. I tried it again, but it still isn't working. We'll get a measurement on her though. She's gonna be 23 and a quarter. Wow. That is a big one for Nebraska. It has been a few years since I caught one that big. I think that's my new PB for this lake. I think my biggest before this was right at 23 inches. But that's been quite a few years. I speed the video up here. Trying to take really good care of this fish. I do not want this fish to die on me. Let's take it up here and get some pictures. Me and this fish. Kind of a weird angle that I got the camera out here. Can't show it real good. It's kind of pointing down a little bit, but that is a biggin. Not real sure what she weighs. I would guess somewhere between 6.5 and 7.5 pounds. Probably right around 7. Pre-spawn fish still. Here's some of the pictures of this fish. That is my first really big one on the swim bait, the hard swim bait. I've caught them on soft swim bait before, but I'm starting to like this lure. That is a giant, especially for Nebraska. That is big. So we'll get this fish back in the water again. She's not bleeding near as bad since I got the hook out, but she's still bleeding a little bit. I want to get her back in. And make sure this fish is going to be okay. Let her go there, but she wasn't quite ready. So speed the video up again. I spent a lot of time reviving this fish. I was getting a little worried that she was not going to make it. As I let her go again, she just kind of floats there. She kind of straightens up here along the bank, but it takes probably 5 to 10 minutes before she actually gets herself composed here and takes off. I really thought this fish was going to die on me. Stayed here a lot longer in the spot than I wanted to, but I wanted to make sure this fish was going to be alright. So I stopped the video and checked my camera to make sure I got some good footage of this fish. And as I'm doing that, she gets herself composed and she swims off. Looked pretty good. Been back to the lake several times since this and haven't seen her floating anywhere, so I think she made it. So move on down the lake here. And this is my first cast in this spot, and I hooked up with another biggin. This is another biggin. This bait is it's getting me hooked on these swim baits now. Oh man, this is a biggin. Nice fish. I got all these weeds right here along the bank. I don't know, it's gonna be a little challenging to get this fish in, but oh, don't go under there. Don't go under there. There we go. Got her out. Get her up here. Oh, come on, baby. Yes. Another biggin. It's going to be another Nebraska Master Angler. That last one was number 10 on the year. I think this is going to be number 11. This one didn't swallow it, but it still got it down in the gill area. Didn't get in the gills. Although I think where it was, that hook might have scraped the gill a little bit, but she's not bleeding so far. Look at that donkey. Another big girl. Again, I don't have a scale that's working right now, but we'll get a length on her. Needs to be 20 inches to be a Nebraska Master Angler here. And she comes in at 20 and a half. So that's number 11 on the year. This guy, he drove past me while I was playing this fish in, and he turned around and came back to check this fish out. You can't hide nothing on this lake. There's always somebody driving around. And I didn't even realize this fish started bleeding until I went back and saw this video, but I got her back in right away and she swam off good, so I'm pretty sure this fish was going to be okay. 20 and a half inches, probably 4.5 to 5 pounds. And here's some of the pictures of this fish. Another beautiful swimbait bass. This swimbait's starting to get me addicted to fishing these swimbaits now. Especially when they start getting up shallow. And move back up the lake a little bit toward where I started casting down this bank, and the first cast I thought I had one hit it, but I didn't get it hooked up, and cast back out and boom, we got another biggin. They're getting a little bit smaller, but it's another good fish. It's another cold, windy day out here. The weather has just not been very nice this spring so far. But these cold, windy days are when these big fish have been biting. Third big one on the day here. Might be another master angler. I don't know. This one looks a little bit short. As we get it unhooked here, we'll get a length on this one. And this one is going to be, let's see, 19 and a half. Oh man, half an inch short. Almost our third master angler of the day. Get this fish back in. Man, I am pumped up on this swim bait right now. I mean, I haven't been out here 45 minutes probably, and I've got 3 big ones on it. This is turning into an awesome day here. Show a couple pics on this one and get back to fishing here. So I fished a swim bait all the way down the lake on the one side and did not get another bite on it. Switched over to the lipless crankbait here, got the rattle trap going. Picked up with a small one here, not very big. So we move around the lake here, get over here where it's a little more wind going, and hook into a pretty good one. Got a pretty good fish here on the lipless crankbait on the rattle trap. Oh yeah. It's another nice fish. Probably 3-pounder or so. They're feeding on these bluegills. The swim bait I was throwing was a bluegill pattern, and this rattle trap's a bluegill pattern. We get this fish in, there's that rattle trap, sunrise perch color. That is another nice chunky fish. We'll go ahead and get a length on it. It's not a master angler, I don't think, but pretty nice. This fish is going to be 18 inches, right at 18 inches. And this fish has got a tail sticking out. Hadn't even completely swallowed the last bluegill he ate. I don't know how good you can see it on the camera, but there's a tail sticking out of his gullet there. Just swallowed, getting one swallowed there, and he's eating another one already. They're feeding up. They're feeding up for the spawn. And they are hammering these bluegills right now. Still fishing the lipless crankbait, and hook up with the last fish of the day here. Not a real big one, probably about 14 inches. Looks like a male, pretty skinny, but he sure swallowed that thing. They're definitely eating bluegills right now. As you can see, this one's pretty skinny compared to the other ones. Pretty sure this one's a male. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you on the next one.